Right, right. So you said 500 to 700 entrepreneurs per year, and it's reminding me of teaching, let's say, 100 students per year, and I've taught for 9 years. So there's certain patterns that I see in terms of how a class is behaving and what they might need, or an individual student's body language and how to communicate with them. For you, after talking to hundreds or thousands of entrepreneurs, what what are some patterns you notice about human beings, about entrepreneurs, about signs for success? What have you concluded or theorized?
Yeah, I mean, I think so many people that come to education entrepreneurship come from having spent time either with technology or in the classroom as an educator or an administrator, and they have a passion for the work, and they also have some deep insight into a problem that they're trying to solve. And they're beginning that journey, or they're well down that journey of building something to support a student or support a teacher, support an administrator. And just in terms of patterns, I mean, the things that we talk about that are often the most challenging are around financing. So they have an idea, or they have an initial product, and they want to scale it, and they want to identify funds to be able to get to the next level. Another big pattern is, how do I get this out to people? Now that I've built it and I have some initial users, maybe even some initial schools on board, how do I go from that small first cohort of users to a much bigger, more scaled set of users? And that's a big challenge. Raising money is a big challenge. Scaling, distribution is a big challenge. But the great ones are able to accomplish both and to be able to sustain that.
Yeah. Yeah. So that makes sense, right? People have the idea or the first step, and they look to you for the next step, basically, or some sort of advice or guidance or resources.
That's right. And there's a certain stage at which I invest, and many entrepreneurs are too early for that. But it's really valuable to get to know, and this I think goes for any entrepreneur who might be interested in engaging investors. I think there's real value from the investor side in being able to develop a relationship with that entrepreneur over time. I like to see, are they telling me what they're going to do, and then when they follow up, are they actually doing that? Did they actually meet the milestones that they set for themselves? Am I able to add value as an advisor to what they're doing? And I think for any entrepreneur, if you're reaching out to folks and want to engage folks, asking for advice is a marvelous way to do it. There's an old adage, if you ask for advice, you might get investment, and if you ask for investment, you'll probably get advice. So you might as well start by asking advice and developing an authentic relationship that way.